everyone, this is Jennifer Terry and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel, please consider subscribing and liking this video. I make travel updates just like this one. So our travel update is a good one. So this is for those who wants to travel to the Philippines. So the Bureau of Immigration has announced a new addition to the list of foreigners who are allowed to enter the Philippines. So who are they? So foreigners with investor visas will be allowed to enter the Philippines starting November 1. So 5 days from now, investor visa holders will be allowed to enter the Philippines. So these foreign nationals include those with visas issued by the Bureau of Immigration under the Omnibus Investment Code of 1987 and Republic Act 8756, and those with special non-immigrant visas under Section 47A2 of the Philippine Immigration Act of 1940. So that's according to the presidential spokesman Harry Roque. So also covered by this new policy are foreigners with visas issued by the Aurora Pacific Economic Zone and Freeport Authority and the Subic Bay Metropolitan Authority. So if you have that visa which is valid and existing, yes, you're allowed to enter the Philippines starting November 1. So this move is, it's made to help the country's economy over recovery from the recession. So if you hold this visa and you are now allowed to enter the Philippines, what do you need for your travel to the Philippines and what do you need to prepare? So you are required to follow or meet the requirements of the IATF. So what are these requirements? So there are actually 4. So the first one is, first, you must have a valid and existing visa at the time of entry. Next is you need a pre-booked accredited quarantine facility. So I made a video for the quarantine facilities in the Philippines. You can check that out in my channel. Otherwise, you can also check the link which I will put on the description box for the list of accredited quarantine facility in the Philippines. And since the swab result or swab testing in the Philippines has been expedited or has been fastened, like it's been quick now because of the private laboratories, so you only need to make a reservation for at least one night because the result will come out in less than or within 12 hours. Okay, so the third requirement is you need a pre-booked COVID-19 testing provider, so you can coordinate with your airline for that. So when you arrive in Manila or in NAIA, you will have to pay 4,500 pesos for your swab test, and the result will come out within 12 hours. And the next requirement that you need to follow is that you have to, it is subject to the maximum capacity of inbound passengers as set by the National Task Force for COVID-19. So, yeah. So there is a limited number of people who can be allowed to enter the Philippines. So this applies to both Filipino and foreign nationals. Okay, so apart from that, for your travel to the Philippines, you also have to bring a face mask and face shield since that is a requirement in the Philippines. And for your swab test, again, 4,500 pesos. At the airport, they accept Philippine peso or US dollar, or you could also pay by credit card or debit card. And they also have money exchange booths that are open at the airport. Okay, so I know that a lot of you are waiting for the government to lift the travel ban on inbound passengers, but this is not it. So foreign tourists are still banned from entering the Philippines. Currently, only immediate families of Filipinos and holders of certain long-term visas are allowed to enter the country. And if there is any changes to that, I will immediately make a video. And for those former Filipinos or balikbayans, you're still not allowed to enter the country. So for those who have urgent needs to go to the Philippines, the Bureau of Immigration encourages you to apply for the dual citizenship. And That's all. If you have a humanitarian reason to enter the Philippines, you can contact the Bureau of Immigration. I'll put their contact number here so that you can have a talk with them. And also, if you are traveling to the Philippines, you have to coordinate with your local government unit, since every local government unit in the Philippines has different protocols, different requirements. So coordinate with them. You can look it up. You can look them up on Facebook. You can contact them on Facebook. They have Facebook pages nowadays, so that's easier. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. So that's it for our update. Investor visas, you're now allowed to enter the Philippines starting November 1. So if there are any new updates, I will surely make a video. So thank you so much for supporting my channel, and don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you again next time.